The Morongo Band of Mission Indians is a nation of Cahuilla, Serrano, and Copeño people who have called the San Gorgonio Pass their home for generations. Created in 1865, the Morongo Reservation now spreads across more than 36,000 acres in the beautiful pass separating the San Gorgonio and San Jacinto Mountains. Victoria Chubb, an executive board member of the historic Mulkey Museum, is a descendant of its co-founders. She shares her experiences as a basket maker, native artist, and bird dancer.
When Neneto Victoria, Nehen Malkina, Nehen Wanapiyapa, Nehen Estam. My name is Victoria Chubb. I'm from Morongo Indian Reservation. I am from the Wanapiyapa clan and Coyote clan. And I'm a basket weaver, and I've been weaving since 2012. But I'm also a Mulkey Museum executive board member, and I've been a board member going on my second year now. My Aunt Catherine Sivasabal, she was one of the co-founders of the museum, her and my other relative, Jane Penn, and they were both co-founders of the museum. And so the museum has a lot of meaning to me and my family. My whole family, they live right up the road. The property that we sit on, my relatives own the property around here. The museum is leased through that, and it's just been in the care of our family for so many generations now, since the 60s. The type of baskets we have here at the museum, they're coiled baskets. That's the type of basket that Cahuilla people have made for hundreds of years. The start of a basket starts with yucca fiber. And this is a yucca brush, but I just wanted to show you like the fiber. It's a very strong material. The way they start that, they would tie the yucca into a knot. And after they start the knot, we get juncus. And juncus is a reed. It grows in a wet area. This is a juncus. They call it a throwaway basket. But they would use this style for leaching when they leach like acorn flour. But there's red in there. That's the juncus that is in the earth. That's the part that's closest to the earth, and basket weavers love that natural red color so they can make designs with it. My teacher, Roseanne Hamilton, she taught me how to make this style. With the juncus for basket weaving, this is the reed. And so what we do is we split the reed into 3 pieces. And we also have awls that we use. A sharp object, but before we had metal, they would use bone awls. So they'd get a bone from a deer, like a deer leg, and we have some here at the museum too. And we were able to get metal, so it makes it a lot easier. So now we all use metal. Well, not everybody. Some people still use bone awls, but now we have metal awls. Basket I'm working on, this is juncus, and then the black is dyed juncus. And the way they dye the black, different people use different methods. Some use plant materials, and then some will add rusty nails or iron to dye it black after it has to sit in the water and ferment for a while. And then each weaver, they have their own process of dyeing their materials. And then the white here is sumac. And it's not like the sumac like people are allergic to, or some people are, but it smells really good, I think. It grows here in our canyons here in Morongo, and I got to gather this from Morongo, the sumac. And then that's the natural color of the juncus. Once the reed dries out, it'll turn brown. And that's the natural color. But for this one, we have red in there, and that's the natural red that was at the bottom of the reed, in the reed that was closest to the earth, growing in the earth.